Welcome to another video on campervan cooking. Oh, we're joking. Hi, this is Kate again.
Hello.
Hello. And what are we doing today?
Mexican quinoa.
Ooh, sounds good. Okay, have I tried this?
Yep.
Did I like it?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with...
First we're going to start prepping all the veg first. And you can use whatever veg you want. But this is just what we've got that needs using.
Okay.
And always start with an onion.
Is that my knife?
Yeah, I thought I'd try it. I'm not sure if I like it yet. A bit cumbersome, isn't it?
I showed one of Mum's friends, so we're just going to chat if that's okay. I showed one of Mum's friends how to totally debone a chicken,
Yeah.
but leave the bones in it. No, take the bones out, but leave all the carcass intact.
Right.
And she used it on a glass cutting board.
Oh.
It took me a while to get that sharp again afterwards. It was a little bit... it's not a ceramic one. I had a ceramic one.
No, it's metal.
And the ceramic one, I did try and bone...
I actually do prefer this one.
You do that, yeah, they are nice. That's the Kitchen Devil, that one, by the way. It's a really good knife.
So, just little chunks. And then we'll put those on the plate for now. Don't know why I stick my little finger out. I do want to drink as well.
It's a special child, this one.
Princess.
Princess?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. We never use one clove of garlic, so I'm going to go for 4.
Four. Boy,
Again, you can crush these, but I just chop them out. I don't mind them chunky. And I'm lazy.
Fine, you do what you
Get
want.
the garlic press out, can't be bothered. I used to wear gloves years ago so that my hands didn't smell like garlic. How ridiculous is that?
Actually, I do quite like the smell of garlic on my hands. I do. You can sit down afterwards, have a cup of tea or something. You're like, ooh, garlic. That smells nice. You're putting 4 then in, I take it?
Yep.
Nice.
Got some wild garlic. I forgot to get some. If you just give them a little crush before you chop them up, it just releases some of the oils.
You see that? We're going to be putting these videos on my same channel I've got, but as a different, what do they call that? A video?
Platform?
I don't know. It's just anyway. So you'll find them on my channel, and it's going to be like campervan cooking, because we're going to do a lot more. I've just bought. We're going to show you a wood stove I've just bought, which I will be doing a video on, and a burn-in test on that one, which is a great little bit of kit. So yeah, if you'd like to, if you could subscribe, you'll get all our latest videos on cooking, everything actually, even down to bushcraft, which will be another channel coming up soon. Courgettes.
Yeah. Again, just use whatever you. This needed using up. This half that I used for something else. So.
Does it matter that it's mouldy?
It's not mouldy. But no, just chop it off.
Chop it off.
Chop off the mould.
Doesn't matter.
And use it.
If you're really desperate, you can go around skips, things like that.
Food waste. Let's reduce it.
Juicitarians as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's also, we didn't mention, this is also very, very suitable for vegans, vegetarian, paleo, Atkins, omnivores, dinosaurs, whatever you want to be. You can use anything you want, and it's really very, very healthy meal, actually, isn't it?
Yep. You don't need to worry that there's no animals in it, because you're still getting plenty of protein with the quinoa and the veggies.
Yep.
It doesn't hurt to eat a little bit less meat.
Especially processed meats as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not that good for you. But we're not pushing that. We're actually pushing the healthy vegetarian, everything. You can even actually, on some of these meals, I believe you could actually make a small side sort of plate of this and have your meat with it if you wish. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I love mushrooms. Your mum loves mushrooms.
She does. We all like mushrooms, actually.
Hmm.
Kids used to
George?
hate
No,
them.
George doesn't, does he? Does he?
George doesn't like much, does he?
No.
Not in the way of vegetables, anyway. We're using quite a bit. You don't have to use as much vegetables as we're using. We're just using stuff up.
And what are those?
We laugh, but
Actually, they're wrong
carrots.
colour. They're the wrong colour, actually.
Yeah,
Carrots are actually
purple.
purple.
You can get those heirloom carrots now, and they're like purple, yellow, orange, all different colours. They're really pretty. I haven't seen them. Not here in sunny Shropshire yet.
No.
So because they're not going to be cooking for a long period of time, I'm actually going to cut these quite small. Otherwise they'll still be really quite crunchy. Which is fine if you like them.
I don't mind crunchy. What do they call that?
Al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente. Oops. Oops.
Next pepper, is it?
Yeah.
Right, Kate's cutting up that pepper. I'm going to give you some useless information. See that chopping board that she's using right now? That's probably in the region of about 150 years old. You're going to go, yeah, whatever. We actually found this. It was a massive tree trunk which had been cut down. I don't know how long it had been in a shed for, but it was stood upright in the corner. And it's walnut. And Jane's father, before he passed away, many years ago, asked me if I'd try and get it cut up. So I did, into planks, and then it's just been left in a cellar. We've been married 35 years, so this was left in a cellar, this board here, for 35 years when I met, and now it is beautiful, isn't it? And how long it had been standing in the shed for, I don't know, but the size of the trunk as well states it's probably round about the rings, at least probably 75, 100 years. So this is a very old, but it is beautiful. And Kate wants one now. Yeah. She's scoring it with a knife. It's supposed to. It's a beautiful hardwood. It really is a beautiful piece of wood. Just thought I'd share that with you. So, peppers. Oh, you're on tomatoes again, are you?
Yeah, I've only got a small pan, so I'm used to feeding 5. And my pan at home is a lot bigger.
We're using, Kate likes, and I do as well, stainless steel.
Yeah. Try and stay away from that Teflon stuff.
Teflon was, yeah.
As much as you can. Okay. Oh, hang on, a couple of green beans.
Really, just getting loads of anything you want, anything you can find, and just...
Whatever's in season, you know, that's the easiest, the cheapest way to do it.
Okay.
Whatever you're growing in your garden.
You could even look in your neighbours' dustbins, you know, stuff like that, anything you find.
All those family members that think that when something's dates out, that it's gone.
Out of date. Yeah. Out of date shopping, I've done that loads of times.
Best before.
Yeah. Especially potatoes. I remember going to a supermarket with Sal, my other daughter, and I'm not having them done, I'm not touching them. I said, okay, I'll pay 20 pence a packet for them, you can buy yours for like £1.50. So I bought about 20 packets and they lasted ages, no problem. Right, that looks a beautiful colour in it over there. Okay, so you're going to need some boiling water. So I've just put on my stainless steel MSR kettle, which I use for, you can see it a bit stained, it's a bit dirty because we've been camping with that. So there you go.
Okay.
So let that boil.
No, I can do it as we're waiting for it.
Okay, yeah, carry on.
A bit of more coconut oil. You can tell it's warm, it's all melted.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely warm, isn't it? I'll put that in the fridge, I think, Kate, won't I? We cook it off the onions first, are we? Yeah.
Well, tend to try to do onions first. In all honesty, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to give all the veg a bit of a fry off.
My fire alarm, sorry. Does it work? That'll take a while now.
Launch it down the garden.
Huh?
Launch it down the garden.
Oh, it's actually work. Sorry, folks.
I'm not going to use all of it because our pan's a bit small, but usually we'll use it for something else. We just let these sweat off a bit.
So you can eat it as it is as well, couldn't you?
Yeah?
Stir fry.
Yeah. Again, it would have been better with sesame seed oil if we were doing a stir fry, but coconut oil is fine. I'm just going to add some beans now.
What are these, black-eyed beans?
Black-eyed beans.
Oh, beans.
Again, you can buy these in a tin. I soak them overnight. And
Is it cheaper to buy them by the packet?
buy
than
in
the...
bulk and then soak. It's if you can be bothered. I've gotten used to it now, but some people find it hard to remember to do things like that. So I'll add in a couple of lentils as well. And then I'm managed to find some red quinoa. It was reduced.
What's the date?
It's actually in date. Oh no, no, best before end of May, so.
What's that, 2020? No, 2000, it's the year 2000.
It doesn't go off though, does it?
No, I know, it's...
Okay, so I'm going to add some of this, probably about half a cup to a cup.
Okay.
Depends on how many you're feeding.
What is it?
Quinoa.
I don't
So
know.
it's a type of, it's a grain, but it's an ancient grain, and it's got like protein 11 grams, 11.7 grams.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Fibre. It says here, serve instead of rice or couscous. So I just add it to stuff like this because it just bulks it out, and then you don't. It's like a one pot thing
Yeah.
then.
We did a dish earlier. You can see that? And that's liquid aminos. It's actually amino acids, which is essential, especially for us weightlifters and whatnot. Well, for anybody, the human body. And some of the stuff it's got in it is absolutely amazing. So we put that in the last meal we did. So
Teriyaki beans.
yeah, it really is full. Everything you need. So that's what it's called. All-purpose seasoning. That's nice tasting as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just same as soy sauce. So you could use that as a dip instead of soy sauce. I'm gonna add some tomato puree now. I don't really use tinned tomatoes and stuff like that very often. I just use tomato puree because it's 34p for a thing, and then you just water it down. Because if you're going to use something like this, it doesn't really matter.
But if you were feeding a lot more, you'd put probably tinned tomatoes in. If you were feeding like your family or not, no?
No. So I do this because you probably get 4 meals out of this for 34p, whereas you're thinking of 34p is
For
a
a
tin.
tin.
Yeah. It's just how I've ended up doing it. And then I'll put these cherry tomatoes in as well. I think this is ready. Yeah, it's bubbling.
Is it? Yeah,
Should
fine.
turn it off now.
Yeah.
It's swanky.
It's lovely, isn't it? A lovely little kettle that is. So what are you doing?
Quinoa usually takes about 20 minutes to cook, but you know you don't have to sit here and stir it really. You just leave it when you've got everything else in, and just let it put lid on.
A bit like what's that rice? And you add. We're going to do a couple of them as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
What's the rice?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you just add juice to it and just keep cooking it and cooking it and cooking it.
Oh, risotto.
Risotto. That's it.
Yeah, you can do risotto with pearl barley as well instead of rice.
Oh, right.
Risotto.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to add a bit more liquid. So you'll know the quinoa's done when it starts to have little white tails.
What?
Little white tails that come out the. It's like a seed.
What, tadpole?
Can you see it on there?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's have a look.
So they'll get little tails,
That's
little white
zoomed in.
tails that'll come out, and that
Oh
means
right.
it's
Okay. We'll show you that then when
yeah,
it's
ready
okay.
to eat when it's done. Okay, so now I'm going to start adding some of the spices and things. So I always add a bit of this one's organic, just stock.
Oh,
Basically
bouillon.
Stock powder.
Yeah.
So add that. About a teaspoon. It's quite salty stuff, so I wouldn't use too much. So that's the last. Some ground ginger, or you can use fresh ginger if you've got it.
A lot of people like fresh ginger, don't they?
I'd say a tablespoon of that.
Oh, quite a bit then.
Yeah.
Ginger's good for you.
Yeah, sorry. A bit of cinnamon, so a teaspoon I think. Maybe actually half a teaspoon. Too cinnamony. Garlic powder.
Funny that.
More garlic. And then Dad's going to crush me some cumin seeds.
Well, actually I can't reach, so you're going to do it?
Oh, I'm not very good at it.
Come on.
thing's beastie. Right, about a tablespoon? No. Yeah, a tablespoon. Have a sniff?
So, ooh, wow, that's strong, isn't it?
Nice. No, you finish that off for me. It needs to be a bit more powdery.
Okay.
And you just keep adding water to this.
What do you want, like a powder?
Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can add a bit more tomato puree to this. I think a lot of people are scared of cooking.
Yeah.
It's okay to go wrong. I
I'm
made
not
some
a
mince
big-
pies once, and they just tasted like sand. They were disgusting. But
What was it?
mince pies,
Really?
yeah. But don't be scared. Just if you fail, try again. If it tastes like crap, feed it to people you don't like. Lovely.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, smells amazing.
It does actually.
Don't be scared to use quite a bit of that. I've never had it taste too cuminy.
I have got a bit of a thing about cooking when I'm cooking stuff. Katie knows it as well. That if you're cooking for people, this is only my thing. If you're cooking for them, and what I tend to do is like people always get worried. Oh, what if it tastes alright? What if it's going to be alright? I actually just turn around and say, there you go. If you don't like it, I don't really care because you're not paying for it. If you're in a restaurant and you're paying for it, then yes. But at home, if you're cooking for family or friends, then hard luck.
Yeah. Right, now this is my favourite thing in the whole wide world.
Paprika?
Smoked.
Oh,
Has to be the smoked.
Smoked paprika. She's pulling the lid off. It's just mine. Oh right, yes.
Have you got any?
Oh, I think I might have, yes. I don't know if it's
If you
smoked.
haven't, you can have this one.
Yeah, no, I paid for it. No, I probably have. I don't know.
You can put a lot of this
Oh
in as well.
my goody God.
Delicious. Probably about 2 tablespoons of paprika, depending on your taste. I like it. If you've not had it before, perhaps start with smaller amounts. Same with cumin. This is getting a really nice red, rich colour now. Almost looks like a spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, that's good. If I zoom in too much, it goes a bit blocky, so I'll come back out. Right, so I'll just let that simmer for a minute.
Right, we've got no tails yet.
It looks like a bloody curry.
Doesn't smell like curry.
No, but it looks like a curry.
It does, yeah.
So, what is it? Mexican?
Mexican quinoa.
Okay.
You can add as many or as little veggies, some beans and lentils, chickpeas. What else can you add? Whatever you want. There's a lot of people that get scared of and they have to follow a recipe exactly as well. They worry. Nah, just shove stuff. Just don't do what my ex-husband did once. Cooked some baked beans and he put raw onions in with it.
Raw onions?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
If you're that kind of person, don't experiment. Oh, and curry powder. I quite like curry beans actually,
yeah.
but with the raw onions. Because if you'd have fried off the
Yeah,
onions,
it would have been nice. Yeah.
that would have been really nice, but just shoved them in raw.
Go. No tails yet?
Not quite. They're opening, but no tails yet.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what that is, because I don't understand what you mean. Unless you
Might not be as obvious with the red as it is with the white, but the white you can definitely see. They're like, it's almost as if they uncurl.
All right.
So you imagine them looking like little shells,
Okay.
and then they uncurl.
Nope. Never seen it before.
That's it. Yeah, not yet. Not long though.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't mean it's ready yet, but I've lost it now.
So not quite yet, just yet.
Well, you can, yeah.
Okay, it's all right. It's going to be a bit tricky. Am I doing it? Oh, it's my finger. Can you see it? Just on the edge of the spoon. Where is it? There. That little white curly thing. That's a quinoa uncurling then, is it?
And I'm not sure whether, I'll have to look it up, I'm not sure whether they uncurl or whether the sprout comes out, if you like.
Oh, great. Okay. Will that thicken up, or no, I don't mean that, the tails, just...
This sauce.
Yeah. And what's so good about quinoa? Like you said, it's high in protein.
High in protein, it's an ancient grain, it's not been messed with. We grow it here in the UK, so you can eat seasonally with it. It's a really good filler, to be honest. So I'm going to add the tomatoes now. I didn't want to add them too early because they break down to nothing, and then I like to be able to still know there's a tomato.
Fair enough.
I'll shove those in, but it is best to warm your tomatoes. It releases all the good nutrients.
And can you freeze this?
Freeze this?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And does it taste better the next night?
Yeah.
I might just do that because we've also got some left of the other stuff yet, so...
Yeah. This will last at least 5 days in the fridge.
Mm.
So they start to go like almost translucent, and you can start seeing the tails inside.
That's zooming in. Hold on.
You won't get ill if they're not like all release the tails or whatever. I mean, I would eat that now
Okay.
because I'm impatient.
Because you like it.
I haven't added any salt because there's quite a bit in this. Makes it quite salty. But you could add salt as long as it's good salt.
Himalayan sea salt.
I'm going to give it a little try, just in case it does need a bit of salt. Yeah, quinoa's still got a bit of
Kick.
crunch.
Hard, crunch to it, hardness, yeah. Okay.
So let's keep adding the water. At home I would just leave this on a low and then just put a lid on.
Could you do this in a
Pot.
pot?
Yeah.
Just leave it. Yeah, of course you could.
Slow cooker.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't know what it's called. Go.
So the tails are starting to come out now. I think we just need a couple more minutes because there's still a little bit out.
What do you reckon? 20 minutes altogether?
20, 25. I think it's probably because I reckon the red quinoa takes a bit longer than the white.
Looks nice.
Hang on, let me come back on. Okay, so do you want to see the tails now?
Yep. They're quite prominent.
Yeah, you just see white.
Ah! Ooh, did you get it?
No, it's on the floor.
hold on. Can't get it to focus. Okay, be sure I'll get to the pan. But they actually are, you can see tails. That's unusual, that is. You see him on there? I don't know if, anyway, you have to take our word for it, but yeah, you've got definitely
Little white
tails, little white tails.
So
They're quite prominent.
That's ready now.
So we'll give that a taste, shall we?
Yep.
Right, well, taste time. Can't see, is it? Oh, okay, let me get my glasses. Look at my glasses. Oh yeah, look at all that. I can't pick it up properly on the camera, but they are little white tails everywhere. Okay, let's give it a taste. Is it nice? So what we had the other day. It's not overpowering either, is it?
No.
Yeah, this is
Potatoes. Put some little, a jacket potato or some little new potatoes.
Yep.
Yummy.
Anything. You could, yeah, just a compliment with anything, or even just like this one on its own. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You can just cook up a big batch as well and just have it with different things every different day.
Have it more. You got to try this. Honestly. I'll finish this. I would have finished this, no problem.
I would also add like seeds on top.
Oh, it's got such a lovely kick, hasn't it? Not overpowering, but just right.
That's your paprika.
Chili flakes and the paprika, yeah.
Oh, I didn't put any chili flakes in this.
Oh no.
No.
So you could do that as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, add whatever you want.
Oh. I could finish the whole lot off. Thanks so much for watching. This is Kate and Mark. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be great. And leave any comments down below, and catch you in the next clip. Take care.